Welcome to AF Math and Engineering. If you're enjoying our channel, hit the subscribe button and the like button down below, as we're always releasing new content. Enjoy!
Hi everybody, this is Avi from AF Math, and today we are gonna start our topic on the principles of engineering economics, better known as ECON. And ECON is a course that you have to take for your engineering degree that for some reason most students find it difficult, at least in my university. Most students really didn't like it, but honestly, it's a really important course. It's really one of these courses that give you valuable tools, not just as an engineer, but also in your personal life, when you want to go to the bank and take a loan or a mortgage or anything else. So feel free to watch this video even if you're not an engineering student. I'm sure that you can get great tools here. And the way we're gonna do this video is that we're gonna take a concept each time, solve a question which is related to that concept, which will help you better understand the concept. So let's begin. Our first topic is interest rate, simple versus compound. You are about to deposit $1,000 in a saving account that pays an interest at a rate of 9% annually for the next 3 years. All you need to decide is if you want to earn the 9% interest with a simple interest rate or with a compound interest rate. Which one should you choose? And that is a very valid question that could be asked by your bank, and you might not know the difference, but the difference is very simple. So let's open up the curtains here. Let's place the question here at the top, and let us start with some basic definitions. So simple interest. The interest rate is applied only to the original amount when computing the amount of interest. Basically, the interest earned during each period does not earn additional interest during the remaining periods. And you can pause the video for a minute, read the definition, try to understand it, and if you didn't, it's okay. Hopefully, through the example, you will get it. So what is our formula for simple interest? F, which is earned value, equals P, which is the investment, what we're going to deposit or invest initially, I, our interest rate in percent, and N, which is time, which could be year, month, or day. So let's start setting up our equation here on the left. What is our P in this question? What is our investment? We are about to deposit $1,000, so P is $1,000. What is our I? In a saving account that pays an interest rate of 9% annually. Annually means once a year. So once a year, we will get 9% for the $1,000 that we're going to deposit for the next 3 years. So our N equals 3. Putting all of our integers into the formula, we get a number which is equal to $1,270. And this amount, if I will deposit $1,000 today, over the next 3 years, the $1,000 will make 9% each year. And at the end of the 3 years, I will have $1,270 in my account. Now let's take a look at a quick diagram that I did here that hopefully will help you better understand the formula. First year, I deposited $1,000. 9% out of $1,000 is 90. And in the second year, I still get the same $90. And that's basically the meaning that the interest earned during each period does not earn additional interest. Every year, I will receive $90. First year, $90. Second year, $90. Third year, $90. And that's how, at the end of the 3 years, I will be left with this amount. And that's basically the definition of simple interest. And what I always recommend is that you take the equation and you just open your Excel and see what happens if you put 2, if you put 1, if you put 0. It will kind of help you better interpolate the inside of the equation. So that's simple interest. So let's move on to compound interest. Compound interest is the interest earned in each period, which is calculated on the basis of the total amount at the end of the previous period. The interest will be accumulated interest, and that's the main difference between compound and simple. Our formula for that is F equals P brackets 1 plus I to the power of N, where our abbreviations are the same for both simple and compound interest. The only difference that you need to remember is that when N equals 1, both interest rates are equal, okay? And it makes sense because any number raised to the power of 1 equals the number itself. And that's just basic mathematics that you would probably get if you would Excel the equation yourself. So let's write the equation over here. Let's place our numbers. P, $1,000 deposit, 1 plus interest to the power of 3, which is 3 years. By the way, if you take out the 1 from the equation, you basically get the result of the present year. The 1 is what kind of sends us into the future, but that's for another video. So putting everything in my equation, we get a result of $1,295, which is $25 more than simple interest. So you should definitely pick the compounded interest. Looking at the sketch that I did over here, we can see what happens during each year. So on the first day, I deposit $1,000. After 1 year, I had $90, just like with the simple interest. But here is where the change actually starts. Instead of 90, between the first and the second year, I got 98. Now, what is this 8? This $8 is basically the 9% from 90, which means that the interest that we are making is not only for the amount that we deposit, the interest also goes into our new earned value. And that's the main difference. This is what we call an accumulated interest. Okay, so between the first and second year, we get $9 more. And between the second and third year, we again get 9% from 98. And that's the bottom line of what you need to learn here. That the simple interest will have a simple action, 90, 90, 90. Compound interest will have 90 plus 90 times 9% out of 90, and so on and so on. Everything will get accumulated and you will make more money, which is basically all we care about. Therefore, you should pick compounded interest. And that's the message of the video. In the next video, we will continue building from these basic terms and learn new terms. Again, what you need to remember is to read the question, understand the keywords, find the keywords, find the correct equation for your situation. Know that simple interest, that's the equation. Compounded interest, this is the equation. Know what each integer means, and by using it, you can not only pass the test, but you can also make money. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for our next video.